Check 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the second episode of The Pulse of Humanity. Today we are talking to my friend and co-worker, Mrs. Trisha Amiel.
Yeah.
Where are you from, Trisha, and how long have you been in the States?
I was born in Ghana. It's in West Africa, if most of you don't know. I came to the States in 2003. No, I'm sorry, 2003. And I've just been here. I mean, I came to Colorado, Denver, Colorado. I was there for a whole bunch of years. And then I came to Houston, Texas.
Okay.
And then I came to Midland.
Cool. I'm sorry, how old were you when you came to the States?
I was 14.
14. So how old are you now?
I'm 29.
29. So we work together. We're both marketers, and right now we're on our way to Dallas, but our final destination is in San Antonio for a conference. Our flight got delayed. We're supposed to leave this morning, and it is now almost 4, and we're still here at the airport. So,
Yeah.
Trisha, what do you expect? I mean, you're a marketer, but what do you want to do? Like, say 5 years from now.
3:30 p.m.
Like, would you still see yourself marketing, or what are you planning?
In 5 years, I'm hoping that I will be in like an executive position, managerial role. That's what I'm,
Okay.
want to kind of start and build my way up to like a director or some executive type of role.
Cool. Okay. So, do you have any brothers, sisters?
Yes, we were 7 girls, all
Ooh.
girls.
Wow.
No brother at all. But
I feel bad for your dad.
I know. But the thing is, they wanted a boy, so they kept having babies. So the last boy were twins, which is me and my sister.
Oh,
And they're just like, okay, we're
That's
done.
enough.
That no boys coming. So
double trouble here, so let's just stop right now.
they're not gonna get a boy, so they better stop. So yeah, yeah.
Well, maybe one of you or your sisters can give him a
Oh
baby
no, I
boy.
have a lot of nephews. All my
Oh,
sisters,
okay.
I have nephews. I have
So
like,
your dad's pretty happy then.
I guess.
Yeah, he finally got a boy in the family. All right. So, what are your hobbies, Trisha? What do you like to do?
I actually love to sew. I picked up this hobby in 2016. Like I learned how to sew. I actually created a website.
Oh, cool.
And
Well, tell us the website so that people can.
It's called Miss Trish Collection.com, and the Miss is MYS, and then Trish TRISH Collection.com. So I
cool.
create women's stuff mostly, and I'm trying to pick up more of men. I'm not like an expert yet, but because I taught myself really to learn how to sew. So that's something I really love to do. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so here's another. I was wanting to ask you this. Most people here in the States, like, we have a goal that we want to do, like we want to reach. Like, say, okay, I'm a nurse, right? So if I went to nursing school and I failed, say the state board, then I would give up. Like, I would
Right.
go pursue something else.
Yeah.
But so like the people, like the immigrants that come in, the refugees and all that, all those, like, they have this desire. Like,
Right.
most of them succeed. So what do you think is,
I
like,
think
us? Do you think that we have it too easy here, or what? I don't know. What is it? Explain to me.
I would say, like, if you come from a place where there's not that many resources, or if you don't have things at the tip of your fingers, you want more out of life. It pushes you to want to do different and be the opposite of what your life was or what your parents experience. So I think that's where that drive comes. Like you want to succeed, so you want to take care of your parents, your family. You want to be the change, that your
Okay.
family, wants you to be, or you want to see in the society. And I think I do believe that here in the States, people do have it a little bit easy because they don't go through a lot of struggles as, some other countries do. So
Right.
it doesn't,
Yeah, because I've been to like 9 different countries, and they're all like, say, Africa, and I think Africa and Belize were probably like the ones that were like, man, that was
yeah.
that was rough, man. I was like, I
It's
stayed in
not that-
Africa for 2 weeks,
Yes.
and that was
Yeah.
probably the hardest time in my life. Those 2
Wow.
weeks.
But the thing
Since,
is,
you know.
what I want to say is like, a lot of people have this perception of what Africa is or whatever. I mean, you've been there, so you kind of experience it. However, we don't always live in a bad part of life, There's a lot of good parts, a good life over there that people don't get to see on TV, They only show kind of the bad stuff. So I wouldn't say like, yes, we do have some poverty, we have bad areas, but you can also see so many things that you see in America and Africa.
Right.
Like the city has a lot of technology, a lot of things that, they don't show to, Americans. So.
Well, I must say, I went to Uganda, and that's another country, right? Because it's that's on the east, and you're on the west.
Yes, I'm in the
Okay.
West.
So I went to the city, Kampala. It's like 7 million, or I don't know how many people.
Really?
there.
I don't think no.
And I did not see a modern thing. Like
You didn't
it's-
see it?
no.
I mean, like,
And so we went all over there because I was with people from there, and it was still rough there.
Did
in
you
the
go to
city.
the city?
Yes.
Well, I
But then
can't
we went to
speak
the
for
village,
all-
and that's even like worse. So like, you can
I can't
imagine
speak
how.
for all countries because some countries are still developing, right?
Yeah.
So like in Ghana and even Nigeria per se, like there's a lot of like people, a lot of celebrities I was telling the other day, like even went to Ghana and like they had the best experience ever. If you go to Ghana, you're going to see like new technology, modern stuff. It's not like I'm telling you, it's not just
What you
the
see on
worst,
TV and
yeah,
stuff,
the
yeah.
worst part that you saw. It's not like that. And like I said, every country might be different.
Right.
But I can speak for Ghana and like Nigeria and like other countries, not all of them, but definitely we have a lot of modern and technology, new things that you would see here. Like you
Okay.
can be there and live
Right.
like the American life
Yeah.
in a way. Yeah.
So I know that, like we were talking about the drive of the outsider that coming into the U.S. I know a lot of people that from Mexico, from Africa, have come here to the States and they succeed. Like you're thinking, man, these people came here with nothing,
Yeah.
and now they're
It's a
owners,
drive.
they're bosses. Like,
Yeah.
man, that's crazy. And I don't know. I just because I
Yeah.
know a lot of people that, like I said, I was one of those that I failed my first time when I took the nursing test, and I just gave up. 3 years later, I finally passed it. And I guess I don't know how the heck I passed it, to tell you the truth, but I know like maybe 6 people that have taken the nursing test, and that's it. Like they don't even try again. Like,
Really?
anyways, so you want to be in management. Do you ever plan on going back to Ghana, like making a difference?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I love helping people. So as far as like business wise, I'm always thinking about what business I can do, and it's hard trying to find so it's still in the process of what I really want to do, but I love helping people, like kids, people who are abandoned, like who don't have much. So it is my goal and my dream to really like build some kind of shelter or something, charity organization to help people back in Ghana, not just there, even here. I just want to be a change, for people, like
That's good.
provide something, food,
Yeah.
clothes, whatever.
I know, like I've always had that wanting to help people too, and so what I do is I go to the local juvenile center, and I go talk to the kids, try to,
Yeah.
you know, because I was a knucklehead growing up too, so I kind of know what they're going through, and
Yeah.
I know what people think of them. So I've been on both sides, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I've been the knucklehead messing up, but
Mm-hmm.
then now I realize like, hey, like that wasn't the good thing to do. But like, you know what they always ask, what would you tell your
younger self?
Yeah, your younger self. What advice would you give yourself?
I would tell my younger self to like never give up. Life always works out how it's supposed to. So many times we force things to happen the way we want it to happen, and when it doesn't go that way, we get disappointed. And I would just say that whatever is meant to happen, it's gonna happen. So I would tell my younger self to like really like push hard and whatever, like don't give up.
Right.
And just know that everything will work out. Like if something is yours, it's gonna be yours. So
You
life
know,
works out. on
I've
its
always
own.
thought of that question when everyone says that.
Yeah.
So, but I think to myself, I can put myself back to my 14, 15-year-old self, like mindset I had, and if someone were to come and give me the advice that I'm giving to the
Right.
kids now, I think I wouldn't even listen to
Right.
that person anyway.
Oh yeah.
You know, like
no,
whatever.
you never listen.
So I don't know. It's a weird question when they say, "What would you tell yourself? What advice would you give yourself?" Like, you could give me anything, and I wouldn't have listened to you anyway.
Probably, but it just maybe if you could like go back now that you've kind of experienced your adulthood life or whatever, if you could have the time to do a do-over, you know,
Yeah.
what would you? I guess that's how I kind of see it. If I had a do-over or could go back, and
What would
so
you change if you could go back?
what would I change? I don't know. I always sometimes like people come in your life and they kind of like, I don't know. Sometimes I do like, oh man, I wish I never met this person, right? No, but then when you think about it, like a lot of people come in your life. Everybody that comes in your life has a meaning. Like there's a
Right.
reason why they came into your life, even for just a second. There's a reason. So I don't think that I would change. I mean, I would change some of my mistakes, like things I could have avoided, I would say.
Yeah.
You know, some mistakes that I did here and there, I would probably would want to change that if I could go back. But not the
don't
people
know.
I met. No matter how hard,
Right.
much they hurt me or whatever, it
I don't
was
think I
still
would
good.
change anything.
No.
Like anything, not one thing. And I've often thought of that question, but I don't know. Like if I were to change, like say I look back and at the things that really hurt me or that I messed up on, and at the time, yeah, it's painful and it's like, man, you
Right.
know, but that had a part of what
Who
I
you
am
are now,
yeah.
right?
So I, you know, like if I wouldn't have had that experience, I don't think I mean I wouldn't have this mindset.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't know. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
that question. What advice would you give yourself, your
And
younger
what
self,
would you-
and what would you change? I mean, I don't think I would do any.
Yeah.
But, anyways, guys, we will be back. We'll continue this in San Antonio, hopefully.
That little glare is killing me right now.
So my buddy Jonah. What's up, Jonah?
How you doing? What's going on, bro? How goes it today? Beautiful day, beautiful event. Absolutely fantastic downtown Riverwalk, San Antonio. Couldn't have asked for a better crowd to be with. Thanks for having me out here with y'all, man. It's wonderful. I'm enjoying myself.
Awesome. Where are you from, Jonah?
Connecticut, West Hartford, Connecticut, to be specific.
Awesome. Oh, you like Texas, huh?
I love it. I've been to Dallas 2 years ago. Dallas, it's beautiful, but this is just on another level. It feels, I can't really describe the feeling. It's just a wonderful feeling, man. Down here is beautiful. You gotta feel good being down here.
Cool. So who's your friend there?
Nazila,
My first time in Texas, and this is beautiful, and I love it.
So you're from Connecticut?
From Connecticut.
What do you do? What do y'all do?
My name is Nazila Tatashatze, and my mother and I own a non-medical home care agency and an adult day center.
Awesome. So So hey guys, something big that I noticed while here at this conference. All these guys are from other countries. So, where are you from, bud?
I was born in Kingston, Jamaica.
I was born in Russia.
Ghana.
She's from Ghana. I was born in Kenya. So hey, so guys, can you see me? I can see you. Okay. So guys, all these people, man, are from other countries, and they're killing it, man. They're all business owners. They own their own business, and that's what my podcast was going to be about. Just like the spirit, man, of the immigrant. And man, what were you talking about earlier about just the passion of the immigrant that comes to the U.S. and succeeds? What's the difference between us that live here and then the outsider?
The perception of the American dream, in my opinion. As an immigrant, you know, we're coming from, for me personally, I'm coming from a third world country. So to just see the opportunity, also the level of hunger and work that my mother used to put in when I was younger, seeing that as well, there's no other option but to come up here and continue to work hard and push for more. My family still lives in Jamaica, majority of them, so if you need to be re-humbled, man, it's nothing but, you know, a picture or a phone call to see where we're coming from on a regular basis.
So do you think the school system in the U.S. has something to do with the lack of, because Gary Vee says not to go to college, you need to pursue your passion, that college kills a lot of those dreams. So what do you think? Like, have you heard him say that?
I have. I'd never tell someone not to go to college, and if I'm not mistaken, he also graduated college. But with that being said, it's the 21st century. It's America. You don't have to go to college. College is not a prerequisite for success. It's hard work, determination. My mom didn't go to college, and she was successful. A lot of people I know, you know, are business owners, and they're successful in their own right as well. So college is not a prerequisite for success. But for me personally, I wouldn't have traded my education.
So you did go to college?
Yeah, I did. I graduated with a finance degree, minored in accounting.
Awesome. So to all my boys and girls that we were born here in the U.S. and haven't reached our potential, I mean, this is like, I'm just amazed by all these people. Here's another guy I wanted to introduce you to.
Well,
What's your name?
my name is Kadar. I am from Minnesota. I just came here today with Steve Hurricane Marketing. It was really tremendous. I really met with these guys in the Marketing Hurricane. It was so fabulous. I also enjoy like the beautiful river falls that in Houston, Texas. This is my first time I came in Texas.
Awesome. So you are from Somalia, correct?
Correct. My family is from Somalia, but I was born in Kenya and raised in Kenya. But actually, I'm still Somali.
Okay. So you were trained. You wanted to be a medical doctor, but now you own your own. What business do you own?
I own U.S. Care Home Care, but still I'm pursuing my dream to become a medical doctor. But as Jonathan said, like we're in 21st century, you know. Having a degree, it's not dependent about, you know, your life, but you know you can do besides without a degree you can pursue any dream you want to have in America.
Right. So once again, thank you guys for being a part of this. I'm gonna let them go because we're gonna enjoy our meal and they're going to experience San Antonio. So thank you guys. Thank you, buddy.
So thank you, buddy. It was nice to meet you.
I just met this
Shayi.
Okay.
Yes.
Shayi. She is from Houston, Texas.
Yes.
And tell us your story.
Okay, so my name is Shayi Ido. I moved to Texas in 2014 from DC, and I just started my business. It's called Jakin Care, Home Care, and I just met. What's your name?
David.
Davey,
Yeah, we just met,
and
right?
we just met at this fantastic training in San Antonio. And so I was telling him, I was introducing myself to him and told him that I was born in California. I moved to Nigeria when I was 2. At 15, I moved to Austria, Vienna. And then at 18, I moved to Maryland to school for college. I was in Maryland till 2014. And in 2014, I moved to Texas. And I'm in San Antonio.
So, how old are you?
I'm 39, going to be 40 in July.
Awesome. So, I was talking to all my friends here. They're all from different countries,
Okay.
and they all own their own business.
Yes.
And you own your own business.
This is my second business actually. So my training is I'm an accountant, I'm a CPA. I started with public accounting, and in 2013 I quit my job at PwC to actually start my own government contracting company. So I did that I did that up to last year. But because I'm in Texas, it's a little bit difficult for me to do government contracting, going back and forth, and I have 2 boys. So I decided, okay, I need to do another business. What do I have a passion for? And I dug in and realized that, okay, I have a passion for people. And I actually have a passion for older people. And I have so much love in me, I think I can share it. So I did some research. I've done a couple of business plans for home health care. And I decided, I think I should look more into it. I did. And I consulted with the company. They helped me with setting up my company, doing my website. They introduced me to this training, which is where I've met you. And so far so good. It's a great ride. And I'm excited because I think it's going to become something great. I think we're going to do well in the marketplace.
Right. Yeah. You have the passion for it.
Oh yes, I do.
And that's the thing that I was wanting to get to my friends that are born in the States. I met a lot of people from all over the world, and the drive is just so impressive.
Yes,
and I just
absolutely.
wanted to, I don't know.
Encourage you. If you have a dream, go for it.
Right.
Never give up. Keep going. Keep
You're
pushing.
never too old and you're never too young.
Yes.
My friend here, Nazi. Nazi is from Russia. She's 23 years old and she owns her own business. So we need that spirit, guys.
Yes.
We gotta go, but we'll continue this conversation later.
Peace.
Thank you for doing this.
You're welcome.
All right, so we're back. So I have some questions here I want to ask you.
Okay.
Here at this marketing bootcamp, what's the biggest takeaway that hit you that you're gonna go take to the field?
All right. So this is my first time in this field, and this boot camp has provided me so much information on what I need to do to get referrals, where I need to go to. He also spoke about the concept of power partners, which is totally new to me, and I'm totally going to run with that. And I've identified a few power partners. I just need to get with them and see what we can do and collaborate together. So that's one good thing. The other thing is that I love Steve's stories. Steve motivated me. Story motivates me.
Right.
And it's the perfect story of you can do anything and everything you put your mind to. You just need to put in the work. It's challenging, right? The road is not easy, but if you're persistent and if you keep looking at your dream and if you keep thinking about the vision you have, you can make it and you can exceed your expectations. So I'm definitely motivated. I am looking to making my company $1 million company.
Yes.
I'm an accountant, so I've figured out the numbers of what I need to do to get there. And I know it's totally, absolutely possible. The other takeaway was on the employee side, right? On mentorship and improving the image in the industry. So I still need to figure out where to recruit good employees from.
Turn it up. There you go.
I still need to figure out where to go to recruit the best.
and how to keep them motivated, and how to also mentor them so that they see their job as not just getting paid, but they're also making a difference in someone's life. So for me, this is actually a calling. I feel like it's a calling for me. So that's why I have the passion. I'm also a woman of faith. I'm a Christian and I love God. And I've prayed about this, so I know God is with me. I just need to push and keep going.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, it's action. It's all about taking action.
Yes.
Yeah. Because like Steve's story, are you into like motivational stuff?
Yes, I am.
So,
absolutely.
Have you seen any like other motivational speakers?
Yes.
Is there someone that you follow? Someone else?
No, there's no one I particularly follow. I listen to a lot of, on YouTube, I listen to a lot of gospel, a lot of preachers, and the one I love most is Charles Stanley.
Okay. So don't you think that Steve can take, like, I feel that he has that Bob Proctor, Les Brown, like he can, like Anthony Robbins, he's that good. This guy Steve, he's a very motivational, like he'll get you going.
And I think what motivates him is also his faith as well. Right. So he has that pastoral background, and that makes it easy for him to be a motivational speaker.
Right.
Yes.
So one more before they cut us off.
Okay.
What's your favorite book?
Boundaries. There's this book I've been reading.
Boundaries?
Yes, it's called Boundaries. It's when to say yes, when to say no. In the workplace, in your different relationships, you have to make sure you set the right boundaries so that you are focused, people are respecting you, and you're respecting others.
Well, we gotta go, guys. I hope you enjoyed conversation with Shay.
Yes.
Catch y'all later.
Peace.